why it has a sweet spot in everybody's hearts is that every sunrise and sunset, they raise or lower the flag for any anthem. So you walk around in town and you hear the anthem and you're like, oh, the sun is going down. So for example, our embassy is that close to the tower that during winter hours, when the sun sets still up during our early hours, we're like, oh, the sun is setting, because we can hear it's getting up, you know? Yeah. Yeah, but that's the short tour. But I would like to take you to the main part that we are here today. So the first, I want to introduce you to Stanley. They're our hosts. And I have two representatives here who know a lot better what they do.
Excellent. Very nice to meet you. Quite welcome. Look at this. So what are we looking at here?
You're looking at a project that is located in the western part of Estonia. So this is a project that we are already building, and it's already financed. So at the moment the works are ongoing on the site. So this project is a hybrid project. What does it mean? Like, it's not only a PV or wind or battery storage. It's also everything together. So we are utilizing the substation here. So what it means is that basically we can use the grid more efficiently. So this is the main goal of it, because if you put only the PV into the grid, so these kind of projects are the projects that are needed, because we are basically utilizing the same grid connection point. It was some technology that emerged from the, let's say, from the couloirs in that sense. The technology moved on so rapidly, innovation-wise, and yeah, the technology has crazily speeded up. Because if you look at the size,
big problem if the big concentrated power systems are under whatever.
It's one swoop essentially, and anything else that's life-saving and sort of helping with energy security. And that's 5 liters. That's roughly 4-something kilowatt-hours in that tank. The one we have now that's being put together is 7+ kilowatt-hours to really extend the endurance. Plus, because it's pre-stored energy, right? They store in the batteries. They also store in the hydrogen. We put that in anything first response related. So we're looking at maritime use cases actually as well. Because battery drones with 20 minutes, like you don't have somewhere to land. Yeah. So we have 2-hour flight range, right? So we can go there, come back as well. And of course, there's different ones like detecting oil spills. So this year we will start going through.
Can I head up right to the next one? So we have a company called Catalyst.
With the better climate, because we are basically putting the CO2 into the stove. I can also show you this.
They're not climate neutral, they're climate positive, because they're taking CO2 out of
used
the
to
air.
be CO2, invisible gas, and then we have technology to turn this into solid rock.
How much CO2 is in here?
So the ratio is we consumed 3.7 units, 3.7 times of this.
Really? Is this the equivalent of one car running for a day? I mean, how much carbon dioxide?
Yeah, that's a good calculation to make. Yeah. But to build one car, it's about 100 kilos of this material.
And how do you get it to sort of solidify? What's the process you go through?
450 electric cars. But if we go according to our scale-up plan, then by 2030 we will utilize around 250,000 tons of CO2, which already provides battery-grade graphite for around 1 million electric cars.
Fantastic.
But the processing here and voltage difference is applied into the molten salt, and CO2 is bubbled into the molten salt. And after
well, thank you first of all for having me here today. It's seeing all the fantastic innovation that's going on there reminds me of some of the stuff we're trying to do in the Earthshot Prize, which is trying to tackle some of the world's greatest environmental challenges. And it starts with solutions, it starts with innovation, and it starts with scaling and spotlighting those who are doing brilliant things and giving them a bigger platform. As we heard from the solar guys talking about, being on Grand Designs has suddenly increased their order book, and they're now being ordered and seen all around the world. For me, innovation is a huge part of everything we're going to have to do for the energy transition. And I'm very lucky I get to meet and see lots of amazing examples and amazing people doing incredible things with their new solutions. And so the Earthshot Prize came to me as a way of being able to highlight and showcase some of the people out there and give them the Grand Design platform, if you like, that showcases what they can do. But I think with all these things, it's a jigsaw. No one thing at the moment is going to fix all of our problems, from pollution, plastics, ocean acidification, climate change, whatever it is. There's going to have to be lots of different things happening. And I liken the Earthshot Prize to not necessarily finding the silver bullet that we all want, but it might find lots of bronze bullets. And if we get lots of bronze bullets going, then the energy transition can really start happening. And we can target it in multiple ways and in multiple fronts. And for me, it's exciting seeing what we can innovate, because I think humans are at the best when we innovate. I think it brings the best out of countries working together, it brings the best out of each other when we work together and come up with a challenge to beat. So no, these companies here are doing a fantastic job. And I was reading about how many white unicorns in the tech sector there are in Estonia. So I think there's a lot of UK-Estonian kind of ideas brewing. And like you said, you finished off talking about scale. I think everything comes down to that, particularly the energy transition. We're up against it with time, and we need scale to be our biggest target.
That's great. Both His Majesty the King and you, through your Earthshot Prize, have done so much already to try to generate a sense of urgency around repairing the planet. What's your message to people in Estonia on this?
I think you're doing quite a lot as it is already. I think my message is keep doing more of the same. Like I said, there's clearly a lot of innovation and a lot of excitement and a lot of good brains here trying to tackle these problems. I think sometimes we can feel quite let down when things aren't going fast enough. It feels like 2 steps forwards, 1 step back all the time in energy transition. But I think maintaining that momentum, maintaining that positivity, working together and keep innovating. I think all these things which you're doing anyway, working with your friends and partners like the UK and others, I think we can get there better and quicker than we can do by ourselves. So for me, collaboration is the key. I think it's gonna be the way we tackle these things much faster, because we don't have the time.